liftoff. We have a liftoff.
What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Yeezy 500 High Tactical Boot Sand. So as you can see, we have it coming in the 500 Yeezy box, and pretty much it's exactly like the Yeezy sneaker, but instead they call it high. Really, it's just a tactical boot. So let's go ahead and open it up out the box and see what it looks like. So my first impression straight out the box is that these are nice boots, and I really like the silhouette of them. And I'm in the military, active duty. I'm in the Space Force. I was in the Air Force, but being in the Space Force, we still fall under a lot of Air Force regulations, and those regulations on how to wear a uniform. It's pretty similar to the Army, since the Air Force, Army, and Space Force all utilize the OCPs, or the Operational Camouflage Pattern, and that's different from the Navy and the Marines. So you see these are labeled as a tactical sand, and according to our Air Force instruction, AFI 36-2903, really the OCP is only allowed to be worn with coyote brown boots. Here I have my Nike SFBs, just to compare side by side, and you can see a little bit of the difference, right? So this is coyote brown. The Nikes, they're a little darker than what these are, the Yeezys being a tactical sand color. So, off the bat, if you were to compare the two, this is definitely lighter. I'm not sure if you're willing to take the risk. If you're going to buy these and try wearing it with your uniform, you may be getting called out, okay? They are a little bit lighter, but I think they still match with the uniform. I'm just gonna go ahead and try them on for you guys just to show you what it would look like. But side-by-side comparison, these do look a little bit darker in the shade. Maybe if you roll around in the mud with these, they'll look a little darker and they may pass. Really, that's at your discretion. I bought these Yeezys for MSRP. They're starting at $300. Now, $300 is a lot for a pair of boots, but to caveat that, boots are pretty expensive in general if you're buying like authorized military boots. Usually whatever type of brand they are, from Nike to Reebok to Belleville, all these different types of boot brands are still pretty expensive. So I think they range normally from $100 to $300. This would definitely be on the higher end, but I did just want to pick these up, and if I can't wear them with my uniform, I'll probably wear them for hiking. This is more of a review for you guys to see the boots in person. A little bit of history of these being Yeezys. About last year in 2023, Kanye West has this partnership with Adidas, and his whole line was pretty much canceled because Kanye West himself was canceled by saying anti-Semitic remarks. So they discontinued pretty much the whole Yeezy line. Now, fast forward to maybe about a week ago, there was a flash Yeezy drop on the Adidas website, and they came out with all the different Yeezys pretty much. Adidas probably said, it's been about a year, Kanye West is uncanceled, and we have all these things just laying around, we're wasting too much money, we gotta push these out. So, thus, the Yeezys came out once again. I did have my eye on these things. I know there were a couple articles on Sneaker News saying that these things were gonna get released, and in some pictures, they come off a little darker than this tactical sand, so I was hopeful. But let's just go and get more into the boot. Originally, the Yeezy 500 High came in black, so the first colorway that dropped of this silhouette of this boot in particular was the black. And so the black was a mix of different materials with suede and nubuck. This is pretty similar, but out of the two, I think you can use black boots really for anything. If you do live in a place where you need to wear boots, whether it's like snowy or muddy, these you can use for hiking, I would say. But again, these are $300 boots. I'm not sure many people would want to use something like this for hiking. But hell, I think I might just try it. I normally wear a size 9 in my shoes, but On the website, it said that you should order half a size up because these fit a little bit small. So I ordered a size 9.5. One of the interesting features I found about this boot is that the laces that come with it are actually fire starters. So on this tag here on the boot, you lift that up and you can see on there that there's a little disclaimer saying that these things are fire starters. It says, the shoelace should be used to adjust the upper tightness by tying around the ankle. The internal red cord can be used as a fire cord, which will start burning when ignited by an open flame or large spark. Keep away from unintended exposure to fire and heat sources. Don't dry the product in an oven after cleaning. Good to know. Good to know. I don't know anyone that does put their boots in the oven, but you know what? Now I for sure will not put my boots in the oven. So let's take a closer look at this boot. As you can see, you have the Adidas midsole. This pretty much is exactly what the Yeezy 500 midsoles look like, along with the bottom. They're pretty much identical to what you would see in the other Yeezy 500s. Pretty similar to the Ultra Boost, I would say, in regards to the bounciness. These things seem very lightweight. I'd say more like a high top sneaker opposed to a boot in terms of feel, and straight out the box they come with the laces wrapped around the boot. This is actually pretty common in military members when they wear their tactical boots. Sometimes when we tie our boots, we'll actually wrap it around and then tuck the rest of the excess inside the boot. There's 7 eyelets going up the boot, so I'd say it's pretty average boot height. If I were to compare it to the Nike SFBs that I have, they're pretty similar in height. So, I mean, shoot, I don't think really anyone would call you out on these things. They're not as bright as I thought they would be. I could see these boots being pretty dope to wear, whether you're going hiking or if you're gonna wear them with like maybe some black cargo pants when you're not gonna use it in a uniform. But again, they also look very military-like. There's nothing about this boot that screams like it would be too wild not to wear in your uniform. But again, the only thing that gets me in terms of wearing this with your uniform is that it is a little lighter than Coyote Brown. I mean, E4 Mafia is gonna get their hands on these, and you're probably gonna see a couple members wearing these things. I don't think it's too crazy to wear with your uniform, but again, don't take my word for it, take the actual instructions for it. But without further ado, let's go and try these on and I'll show you what it looks like on feet. Alright guys, so after trying these Yeezys out with the OCP pants or this camouflage pants in our uniform, I'd have to say if you wear these with your uniform, I think there's a good chance you're gonna get tested and you're gonna get called out by your supervisor.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
I just think these things are too light compared to the actual Coyote Brown boots that we normally wear, so they do stand out. They're very light. So me personally, maybe I'd wear it. Honestly, I don't think I would wear these with my uniform. But they are very light. They are very comfortable. I've never had a Yeezy 500 before. Yeah, I did feel like it was a very comfortable boot to wear. The cushion feels amazing. When you tie it around your ankle, it hugs your ankle when you lace it all the way up. It is a very nice boot, but in terms of military uniform wear with the OCPs, I just don't think this is gonna pass, guys. I have seen sailors wear tan boots. I'm not exactly sure what the Navy regulations are for wearing tan boots or compared to the Coyote Brown boots. But if you do buy these, I would definitely recommend using them for hiking or just using them for a normal boot wear. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I kind of bought these on a whim, hoping that I could wear them with my uniform. But I just don't foresee that truly happening. If you guys enjoyed the video, go and give me a like. Comment if you have any questions below. And as always, stay safe, keep grinding, and y'all take it easy.
Ignition sequence start. Liftoff.